What's up, my ponios? Andy with Tech Influence here. Yet again, year after year, this is the third year that I've complained about the Defender Pro for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I did it for the 15, the 16. Don't buy this phone case. It is a waste of money. You have alternatives like the Tough Case from ESR that is substantially better, more affordable, and more durable, as well as more functional. The Defender Pro year over year has had a problem with giving you less despite the price increasing year over year. In the past, they used to give you the free clip. Now you gotta buy it. I didn't even get a promo code when I bought this for the belt clip. I now have to pay for it. Or last year I was criticized for overreacting because it came free. It does not come free. With that said, they do tout that it's 7 times the military standard. I thought last year it was 10 times, which is kind of interesting. It's got a trifold layer defense that absorbs shock, including TPU and polycarbonate material. With that said, let's go over the phone case, review it, show you what you get yourself into, and see if there's better alternatives out there. Let's go ahead and unbox this here. I did come out with another video that I did not like for Otterbox. That was the commuter case because it was flimsy. There was a case, the Symmetry case, that was their vegan cactus leather, which I actually really appreciated. Let's go over the Defender Pro. As you can see here, it's supposed to be a tri-layer. Here is the TPU bumper on the outside, but the third layer here is this little clamshell. Again, this is much smaller. It looks like they're using much less material. It's less rugged, and it's obviously lighter. They still are using the memory foam material here that as you press, it kind of goes back into its shape. On the backside, they do have MagSafe, and that's about it. The TPU material does have a little indent here for the magnets, but they don't have the inner little pockets that they used to have, but they do have some extra reinforcement around the corner for those high impact areas. Lastly, they do have a dedicated camera control button. Last year, it was a large cutout, and it actually acted as a weak point for the entirety of the case, which I was very critical of last year. Let's go ahead and put it together. You place it on its face first. This clamshell is going to grip and then clip. I do have a screen protector, but it's not going to impact on that, which is nice. It is very precise here, butting up against the bezel there, not impeding your ability to place something like that on. Let's go ahead and throw on the third layer here. This is going to wrap all the way around the entirety of the phone. This Defender Pro is getting thinner and thinner and lighter and lighter. And for the price that you're paying, it is not best in class. It does feel very rugged. It is nice and durable. You still have access to this button here. That's camera control. You can go ahead and operate it, but I'm actually having a hard time of it connecting. It's not working. The camera control is not going through. The button works, but the camera control doesn't work. So all of the functions of the camera control are no longer available. All you can do is just press the button, which that's too bad. I don't know why that's not working. It does have a little clip here for the belt clip, which did not come with it. That is sold separately. I now have to pay for that. So all of you in the comments who complained, well, was I right? I think I was. You can use, obviously, the MagSafe. We're gonna throw on this 5,000 milliamp battery. It charges at 15 watts. I don't have a problem with it. Shaking this though, it didn't seem like the magnets were super tough, but it looks like it's holding onto it. You can throw on something like this Pitaka mag ring holder and kickstand if you wanted to, which is nice. The thing is the competitor out there from ESR has a built-in kickstand, but it's half the price. You can throw on this MagSafe wallet, which is one of my favorites. Here is ESR's Tough Case, which is a big competitor. It is only a dual layer here, but it does give you that same 7 times the military drop grade protection. Reinforced here around the corners. You have this anodized aluminum kickstand. Camera control button does work, as you can see, and it's a fraction of the price. With that said, do not buy this phone case. I do not recommend it. The Defender Pro does have certainly its pros. It has some of its cons. I can't tell you how many times I started a recording here. You can see just by tapping this camera control button, it doesn't work. I can't zoom with it. They've got substantially less than they did last year. It doesn't come with the kickstand. It does have the TPU triple layer material that's gonna give you 7 times the military drop grade grade protection, and it does come in a couple of different colors and styles that you can choose from. With that said, I will have links to all the products that we went down below in the description. I don't recommend this phone case. This is Andy with Tech Influence. Let me know what you opted into as your most heavy duty. Thanks so much for watching. Andy with Tech Influence. We'll catch you in the next one.